Welcome back to Let's Play Penumbra Twilight of the Archaic. When we last left off, pretty... that sums it up right there. Okay, I fell down from there. That door is locked. I went into that room and saved. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't the slightest idea what that noise is. Was that you, Mr. Slug? Or Mrs. Slug? I mean, I guess slugs are technically hermaphrodites. English language lacks a proper pronoun for such. And I'm not counting invented pronouns for such, I mean like one in the dictionary. Well, pronouns typically, well, you know what I mean. No, it's proper nouns aren't in the dictionary. Ah. You know what I mean, so. That squeaking sound has me really unnerved. Wrench. I like how when it's on the table it projects that strange pattern. When you pick it up you get a pixelated shadow. I think I know why that is, but trash. Ah. Just find it interesting. I hear something. Locked, of course. I'm afraid it's a prowler, hunter, whatever they're called, I can't remember. Was that a man in a suit that karate chopped me? Oh, my heart. Why did man in suit karate chop?
Ooh, another monkey! And what did you expect to find here? You're just like your stupid friend, walking aimlessly back and forth, back and forth. I have to disappoint you, you won't find Philip here. What, has he never told you about me? And I remember you brainwashing the monkey quite well. Save me, I was left all alone. Signs of infection. Bullshit. You're a worthless idiot. I just wanted to find a new body. I'd been a person without a body until now. Do my principles seem so unacceptable to you? Wandering alone, you are fading away in the anguish. Do you know what Philip wanted to do to me, and what he did to that red-haired guy? Or did he never mention it to you too? Yes. Yeah, I'm hinting at the fact that he would have killed you too. You simply used each other. And now it's time for me to use you.
Sorry about the sudden jump cut. In the middle of the last cutscene, if you notice, I gasped and muted the microphone. Somebody came in the room and said they had heard something outside. We went to go check and see what it was, and then I came back, cut off the excess because I had to leave it running during the cutscene, and it just sat there with recording me staring at the wall because I wasn't here to move. Then I recorded the entire next part of the episode and had forgotten to unmute my microphone, which made that slightly awkward. So I have jumped back to a previous save point. I actually had gotten out of this room and then had to come back in, then put myself back into it and put items back where they were. When it rains, it pours, as they say. So, one thing that's different is Clarence was standing there. And then when you exit, he has left, and then that's why she's saying she hoped he didn't go to check this room. You move these boxes around. The first time I kept chucking stuff at the glass, trying to break it. It turns out you move these boxes around, and you move the sheet of tin, and voila. Always sad when I lose a piece. The recording, it's never quite the same the second time. You lose that sense of wonder. The first time I ran up there thinking I'm supposed to be chasing him, and he killed me. So it turns out we're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to sneak around. And there are a couple items I need to find. One of them was in here last time. Oh, there it is. Okay, screwdriver.
Monkey!
And then, in case he's got any delusions of chasing me, I duck back in here for a second. Also, he's very quiet, unlike the other infected, and will actively sneak up on you, and when he hits you, he laughs, which is very Clarence-like. So it turns out that Clarence isn't in her head, which I had stated, I thought, and was confused by. I think that was in the recording with the microphone muted, though, so you didn't get to hear that. He's possessed that man in the suit that hit me, and is patrolling this... patrolling this area looking for me. There's a specific room I'm looking for with a specific item in it. If you remember the electrical box for that's powering the electric fence for the helicopter, one of the rooms had a power box in it. I need a screwdriver and a set of wire cutters. The reason I know that is partly because I found it, but also when you pick up the screwdriver, it adds into the to-do list. You need something to open the panel and cut the wires, so that kind of implies wire cutter. Or bolt cutter. Any kind of generic cutting implement. There they are, okay.
What are you counting on?
But Clarence is an annoyingly sneaky one. You will have missed it from the original recording. There was a couple times where I didn't hear him come up behind me, and he stood there until I turned around, and then smacked me laughing and scared the daylights out of me. And I have to escape.
You can't leave.
Yeah, he spawns right behind you, and he runs really fast, which is frustrating. He's hard to outrun. I don't know how I'm outrunning him, but I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm going to just keep running from the gift horse. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. It's actually also a funny moment in the original recording where I accidentally fell back down in the hole and then scrambled back up here. But yeah, we're pretty close to being caught up, and it's kind of sad. I always, slight clipping issue there. I always regret losing the original commentary because it's so much more energized. Especially when there's some good scares like that. But yes, we have cutters, and I'm ironically, for knowing what to do, made it through there a lot quicker. This would have almost been the end of the previous recording. I would have run up here. That's where I heard something. That must have been Amabel. I looked down there, ran around here. Then I looked down and saw that it was 15 minutes, hit the save box, and then gave the I'll see you next time. And then I looked over here and saw that head and said, was that head there last time? Clicked it. Hallucinations again? Enough of this. So, which then verified the head wasn't there. And then I ended the episode and then realized that there was no sound on it, which didn't help very much. I actually know how to put sound on top of an already made video now, but that would be a lot more work to try to script it. I meant to react and stuff, and I don't like to fake reactions. Probably wouldn't be any good at it anyway. But we're past where the mess up happened, so this is all new to me again. So in theory, bump. Not electrified anymore. In real life, you would need to take something and throw at it to make, ground something against it to make sure.
You're just in time. You can now witness my triumphant departure to the mainland. By the way, despite all my words, your friend has managed his task well. As for you, Aylis, you were never in my plans. Goodbye.
What the? This doesn't make sense. Wait. No.
Meet me, brave new world.
That couldn't be it. That can't be the end of it. Technically, if you ran to the center of the room, you'd be protected from the falling rope. That can't be it. Wait, seriously? But, slightly mixed feelings about this. I mean, very well implemented, I'm just slightly confused. So does that mean Clarence took over and that... Could that mean Requiem and all that was all inside Philip's mind and Clarence had taken over and that was all Clarence's means of trying to escape? I'm puzzled by that one. I can't quite decipher what just happened. Your computer stamina system. There's a stamina system? It would have been nice to have known that. Maybe that's why I kept slowing down during my attempts at running away. Yeah, I'm puzzled. I'm gonna have to sit and kind of brood on that one for a bit to figure out what just happened. It appears Clarence escaped, only for everyone else to die, and I'm puzzled by that. I'm trying to piece it all together. I may have preferred to have left it in Necrolog. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with this game, the ending felt solid. I'm not sure the word to use. I'm just befuddled. Very good game though. Very nice addition. Enjoyable. Special thanks to oh, cool. Markiplier ended up in there. That's cool. That's the Let's Players who have, I guess, given the series a massive amount of publicity, because I know Markiplier and PewDiePie both did it. I admit I don't know a great deal about Yamimash, but I recognize the name and know that it's a Let's Player. Anybody Play, that's nice. Michael Turchinko. A lot of interesting names up there. Well, I am puzzled, but that's the end of it. I really enjoyed it, and glad they put it out there for us. I hope you enjoyed watching, and see you next time. just adding a quick little ending bit here. It's the next day. I was thinking about, well, like I said during the credits, I was trying to decipher what just happened. It seems I'm just gonna have to recap myself, I guess. I was trying to avoid repeating anything I said like during the actual gameplay. The first section with the first character led up to her being the one that Philip dropped a box on, thinking that it was Amabel, thinking that it was an infected because of Clarence's I was going to say intervention, but that sounds too pleasant. His intrusion, his interference, that's the word I was looking for. His interference. So Amabel made it out that door, and I'm guess dropped her ID card or whatever item it was we needed off the body, because I remember Clarence made the remark about why did these people never have a sandwich? It's always a key card or something. Back in Black Plague, Amabel escaped. Then in Twilight of the Archaic, we switched to controlling her, which leads up to, I guess, the events in the end of Black Plague when Clarence gets his body separated. The part that confuses me, the Turngate killed Clarence, or appeared to, assuming that part happened as it was. So how did Clarence... Okay, then Requiem happens, then Necrolog happens, where Clarence pops back up in Philip's mind again. So how does Clarence go from there to, again, having a separate body? Or, well, but I do remember near the end of Necrolog, there's a point where Clarence just suddenly stops talking. You've served your purpose, now I've got my own thing to do, and he vanishes, because I got aggravated with it at the time, because it just felt like Clarence suddenly left, and I wanted to know where he went. Does that mean that he was still... Did he body jump and then take off with that other body, which led into Twilight of the Archaic, him escaping via helicopter? And if so, what's... I don't know, lots of questions. But, again, Twilight of the Archaic, very good game, enjoyed, and thanks for listening. See you next time. Again.